where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 62 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think the short week has been affected much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
In motion left goes Sutton. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st down, here's Judkins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Nix from the shotgun. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
An inside run with Judkins.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Joey Bosa in on the stop. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Nix going to keep this himself. Oh, good move.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
The escapability in evidence there is that one. Good for 15 and a first.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A give up the middle, Judkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Here we go. Set. Alert. 19. Go.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1. It's now third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Operating from the gun, Youngblood. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. An extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Nix to the air. They'll find McMillan here. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 17 yards.
7-7, our score after 1.
First down, Browns.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Over the middle, complete to Judy. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, Nix. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here, 2nd and 11. Now it's Nix. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But we think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Third and 3.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, Youngblood. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Patriots. First down.
Get it.
First and 10 at the 40.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Not incomplete. It's
Here
2nd
we go.
down and
Start.
10.
Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
7.
Ready?
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair. Edge called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Catch interference. Kicking team.
A little too amped up there. Got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Slot man moves right.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Throwing Nix.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
This is caught by McMillan.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the Patriots' 13-yard line.
A give. Here's Jenkins.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Operating from the gun. Here's Nix.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerry Jeudy from 8 yards out. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. New England trying to get a place on offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive. Youngblood. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Youngblood.
They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2nd and 1. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do some. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Off play action. Youngblood.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
A 60-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
So, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A short throw to Ingram. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense a good chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
3rd down and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
On 4th down, Youngblood. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. They'll swing this out to Judkins.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
They'll give it to Judkins.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
3rd down.
On the sneak, it's Nix. And he is going to have the Browns first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down. A gain of a yard. First down.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right. They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Browns first down.
First down right back to Judkins.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Setting up a screen for Judkins.
Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled him for just a short gain.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cortland Sutton from 21 yards away.
And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around.
They'll swing this out to Henderson.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
First down.
Back to throw. Youngblood. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A quick throw, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
Trevion Henderson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
It's an 89-yard kick return. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. That one good for a 91-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Caught it just inside the 10 at the 9. And his feet did the rest.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Youngblood. He finds his man. Complete. That's Armstrong. And marked him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Youngblood. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Youngblood. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
In motion left goes Sutton. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead he gave up the middle. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
The Browns 1st down.
To throw is Nix.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now it's Judkins.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On the sneak, it's Nix. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for the Browns. 1st down. I'll pick up a 2.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
It's 2nd and 8.
And they'll run the end around here with Judy. Oh, this one, and they need to get back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
17.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Looking to put a drive together.
A carry by him. And caught it up. And this is picked up by the Browns.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 24. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
New England's offense set to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Incompletion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw. Youngblood completes it to Evan Ingram. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
14 more yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. A short throw to Ingram. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Looking to throw. Youngblood. And this one's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
To throw, here's Nix. To the left side, he's got McMillan.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the lead. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.